Muzzy Camp Kitchen with outdoor edge knives.
Hi, and welcome to the Muzzy Camp Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a real easy barbecue dish, and we're going to make it out of the cuts of meat that usually people think are less desirable. Okay, so what we have here are actually the shank portions of the meat. And a lot of times when we process our own animals, which we do a lot, I don't have a grinder and I don't make hamburger. So instead of having it at the butcher and having him make burger out of these, what we do is we make barbecue. We save them because really this is yummy once you turn it into barbecue. And it's very simple. All you need to do is you have a crock pot. Just set your cuts of meat into the crock pot. And this can be made with elk or deer or bear or antelope or really any wild game that you get. So I put those in. I'm going to just cover them with water. You don't need to put any seasoning or anything in here because we're going to use our favorite barbecue sauce. So you simply cover that with water, put the lid on, and on this one I'm going to set it to high. And it's going to cook for 8 hours. And I'll show you what happens when it's all done. So we have cooked our wild game shank. It's been cooking in our crock pot and it's ready to shred and put our barbecue sauce on. This is super simple. We're just going to remove the meat from the crock pot, set it in our pan. And again, this had no seasoning on it. The only thing it had was water poured over it and then cooked for about 8 hours on high in the crock pot. The next thing I'm going to do is just shred it. And you can see how that meat is just falling apart. So kind of like a pulled pork, only done in a crock pot. So the portion of the meat that normally if you would grill it would be very tough is just absolutely fork tender. Okay, when we're done with that, take your favorite barbecue sauce. Any kind of barbecue sauce would work. And I just drench it in barbecue sauce. And stir that around a little bit. And you can make this ahead again and freeze it, and then just take it out and heat it up when you're ready to eat it. This is a favorite lunch for our hunters, and you just can take some of that and put it on the bun like that. Some nice pickles and some chips, and that will definitely satisfy a hungry hunter.